Hello again, boys and girls. My video disconnected. Another thing that you can do besides using tens and ones, drawing your tens and your ones, is you could make an array. So I had started this and the video went out. I made 7 dots in each row. This is only 3 rows. You would continue and you would make 12 rows of 7. Something else you can do with your tens and ones is you could use the straws I was using before. This is your 10 and these are your ones. And you could add up all your tens, add up all your ones. If you have, you continue going and you end up having more than 10 ones, because I have to do this 7 times. I think I only got 6 straws here. But if I was to do this 7 times, what would happen is I would have more, I'd have more than 10 ones. So I'd have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and then I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'd have to buy another 10. So that would make 80, and then 4 more there. So that's another way that I could solve my problem. Okay, it says write a story. They want you to write a story problem. Something like, I don't know, Robert had 12 groups of 7 rocks. How many rocks did Robert have altogether? So go ahead and write a story problem. It could be 2-step or 1-step. And then how do you know your answer is correct? Before, when I showed you the division video, I said that we have to check using a fact family. So you could do the same thing and you could check using, I mean, if it's easy for you to check using division, you just have to prove that your answer is correct. So once I know my answer, I could write it as a division sentence, or maybe you can think of another way. All right, so we're going to move on to our math task for the day. Marin forgot some of her 12's facts. She wants to find 6 times 12, but all she can remember is 5 times 12 equals 60. How could she use the fact 5 times 12 equals 60 to find 6 times 12? So I thought about this, and I thought about different things that we do in class and different ways that we solve. So your 5s, most of you know your 5s pretty easily. That's why Marin knows 5 times 12 is 60. So she counted 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. She counted 12 times by 5, so that made it really easy for her. So she might have went 5 plus 5 plus 5 12 times. Okay? So if she already knows that 60, what you could tell Marin is that she needs 1 more 12. Okay? But there are many ways that you could solve this problem. So you could do, for the 6 times 12, you could do 6 plus 6 equals 12. That's 2 6s. And keep going. 6 plus 6 equals 12. That's 4 6s. 6 plus 6 equals 12. That's 6 6s. 6 plus 6 equals 12. That's 8 6s. 6 plus 6 equals 12. That's 10 6s, and 2 more. And then take your 12s and add these 2 together and then continue adding. I know that 2 12s is 24, and then add all those 24s up. You can use my 10s and 1s method. Or she could continue, because now she's stuck. She was counting by 5 and she's not sure what to do. So you could do a 10 and 2 1s. So you could just draw a 10 and 2 1s and make groups of 10s and 2 1s until you do that 6 times. And go ahead and do like we did before and add up your 10s, add up your 1s, decide, do you have more 1s? Do you need to make another 10? If you have 10 1s, you need to make another 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So these are all 12 each. These are 10s. And these are 1s. And since we don't have them here, they're at school, we can draw pictures. We can use manipulatives. Look, here's 12 again. Do what you need to do to solve the problem. All right. You could also make equal groups. Or you could think this is 5 12s. Oh, I counted by 5s, but now I need to add one more 12 on. So maybe she makes groups of 12. Maybe she solves it like, okay, I had 5 5 5 5 5 5. She's figuring it out, counting by her 5s. I would think I would probably just make groups of 12, and I would just make 6 groups and continue counting out. You already know the 5 groups. If you have the 5 groups written here already, 5 groups already, then you can continue and add that last group on. All right, boys and girls, I hope this helps you and gives you some strategies to use, some things that we did in the classroom. I'd like you to print. I've asked some of your parents if they could print a multiplication sheet or have you practice writing your multiplication tables out, because that's really good for you. So let's count 12, 24, 36, 48, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. So she knows this is 60. What do I need to add on to this last one? But again, I think she counted by 5s 12 times. And that's why she's confused right now, because she's thinking, oh no, do I add another 5 on? What do I do? But really, counting by 12, so all she has to do is add that other 12 on. All right, boys and girls, I hope you understood this and this helped you to solve your math tasks, your math fluency sheets, and your independent practice and your other sheets. I hope this gave you a little bit more practice because we haven't been in school for a while. And I hope you have a wonderful day.